Hey, what up guys, it's your boy Don Hugo right here. Recently, as most of you know, I uploaded some videos that I took at E3, and since then the comments have really been ablaze with PS3 and Xbox 360 fanboys talking about what system's better and PS3 is more powerful, but Xbox has better games, and blah blah blah, whatever. I decided, you know what, let's do a video and we'll talk about what system I think is better. We're going to talk about 4 main points. We're going to talk about price, we're going to talk about games, we're going to talk about reliability, and we're going to talk about just overall media experience. First thing, price. I mean, right out the gate, Xbox guys are going to say, well, the Xbox is $100 cheaper. But in my opinion, that's not necessarily true. Think about all the stuff that comes with the PS3 when you buy it. You don't have to buy a play and charge kit. PS3's got Wi-Fi right out of the box. You don't need to buy a $100 adapter to go with that. Xbox Live is $50 a year, which, it's $50, but it's free on PlayStation, so how come it's not free on Xbox? So the price category, everything adds up. Play and charge kit, wireless adapter, Xbox Live subscription, all that stuff adds up, and I'm gonna have to give the price category to the PS3, $399 for an 80 gig. It's $100 more up front, but eventually you're gonna have to buy all that stuff anyways if you go with an Xbox. And the Xbox is only 60 gigs if you go with the Pro. I'm not gonna talk about Elite and arcade version. The arcade version is ridiculous. Let's be real. Everyone needs a hard drive, and if you don't, you're weird. So secondly, talk about games. Right away, I have to give this one to Xbox, and the reason why is just because the amount of epic games that have been released. Granted, the Xbox got to the market a year earlier, but by now Sony should really have caught up with what Microsoft's been doing. I'm gonna say the H word, Halo. Love it or hate it, it's one of the most epic games that's ever been released, and probably one of the best selling games that's ever been released. Not to mention games like Gears of War. But that's not to say that Sony doesn't have good things going for it. I mean, there's Resistance, Killzone, Metal Gear Solid 4, which is probably my favorite game of all time. But what else do they have? Like Little Big Planet and stuff like that. Those are all great and everything, but games category, it's got to go to Xbox, and there's one reason for that, and that is the Xbox Live Arcade. PlayStation Network has nothing on the Xbox Live Arcade. Games like Castle Crashers, as well as Geometry Wars, and the list goes on and on and on. Which really makes up the whole online experience for the Xbox. So price category goes to PlayStation, games category goes to Xbox. Now we're going to talk about reliability. Number 3, reliability. Yeah, I got one word to say, or a couple words to say. Red Ring of Death. That kills the Xbox. I'm on my 5th Xbox right now. 5 Xboxes. Sorry about, I'm doing a lot of numbers. Anyways, I don't know if it's a design flaw or whatever. Microsoft tried to rush their system out to I think they may have, they got it out to the market early, and that's great for them. I mean, they made a ton of money releasing it a year before PS3, but they lost millions of dollars with this whole Red Ring of Death thing, and it's really something that should have been fixed by now. I can already tell, my Xbox is about ready to go again, so almost time for number 6. I got my PS3 the day it came out. Never, ever, ever, ever have I had a problem with it. That's not to say that, I haven't heard horror stories, because I have. So reliability has got to go to PS3, and that's because of, just better quality, better design. And And the last thing I want to talk about is just overall overall performance and like media experience. You know, Xbox has this whole thing going on with Netflix. $10 a month, you can stream movies right onto your Xbox. And that's great. That's a great feature to have. I'm tired of watching Netflix on my computer. It's great. I can just sign in and watch them on my TV, which is awesome. But PS3 has something that the Xbox currently doesn't have, and that's this PSP. PSP and PS3 connectivity is one of like the most amazing things that's ever come out for a video game console. Using remote play, I got like hundreds of videos on my PS3. I can stream the movies that I have on PS3 to my PSP via Wi-Fi no matter where I'm at. So when I go to these trade shows, when I go to Vegas and stuff like that, I can, who wants to pay for a movie in Vegas? I can just sign in with Wi-Fi, watch a movie on my PSP, and it's great. But that's not to say that Microsoft doesn't have an answer for that. A lot of people have been talking about the Zune HD coming out, and really all the features that it's going to have. And I'm excited to see. The Zune HD is probably going to be like an iPod Touch on crack, with OLED screen and applications and all that stuff. So hopefully Microsoft does something similar to the remote play feature on the PlayStation 3 and the PSP. But for that reason and that reason alone, I have to give overall experience to the PlayStation 3. So what do I got? I got price PlayStation 3, games Xbox, reliability PS3, and overall media experience goes to PS3 also. So does that mean that I think the PS3 is better? No, it doesn't. I really want to hear what you guys think. So I want you guys to vote. You can vote right here. I want to blow this thing up, make it huge. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment below, explaining why you think the Xbox or the PS3 is better. I'm not even going to talk about Wii, that's for little kids. But yeah, I want to hear what you guys think. Let's make it big. Let's make this thing huge. In about a week or so, I'll release another video. We'll talk about the results of what you guys thought. Please don't hate me just because I said that the games on PS3 are not that good. That's the way it is. That's my opinion. If you don't like it, whatever. I'm sorry. I apologize. But also, one more thing before I go, I just want to talk about the hit me up on MySpace thing. Keep it coming. You guys are awesome. MySpace.com/NoScopeClothing. Or you can even check out my website, NoScopeClothing.com. I think I just started a Facebook the other day, but I'm not really familiar with Facebook, so I'm getting this whole thing sorted out. So I'll have a link to my Facebook account also if you're not on MySpace. But hit me up, send me a friend request. We sponsor gamers. Don't forget. I really want recently I'll release a video and talk about the whole getting sponsored thing later, but recently like hundreds of people have been hitting me up trying to get sponsored. That's great. Keep it coming. So if I don't get back to you right away, I apologize. It's me and a couple guys just working on this. We have jobs, we go to school, so keep in mind we have lives. So but thanks for hitting me up and everything. So send me a friend request on MySpace, and I'll catch you guys later with another video in about a week or so. We'll talk about the results. Don't forget to vote. Please keep it civil. I don't want to see any of this, name calling, all this stuff. Be adults about this whole thing. So I'm excited to hear what you guys think, and catch you later.